I'm Jeremy Johnson, Chief Culinary Officer at the Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma, and today we're going to make a barbecue spice pork chop and summer succotash. Let's get started. Our first step today is our barbecue spice pork chop. We're going to get our pork chop seasoned with our favorite barbecue spice. What we want to do is get a nice good coat on it. Let's go ahead and get a sear on it. Now that our pan is nice and hot, we want to add our butter and gently place the pork chop in the skillet. Let's let the pork chop sear. You don't want to check it. We want it to get a good sear, the nice color, and lock those flavors in. So I know it may be tempting, but let's leave it down and let it rest in the skillet for about 4 minutes. Now we've got a great sear on one side. Let's flip it over. Now that the pork chop has a good sear on both sides, we're gonna go ahead and get in our preheated oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. Now that the pork chop is in the oven, let's go ahead and get started on our succotash. We have 2 ears of corn here. We're simply going to cut along the edges. Okra is one of my favorite things to cook with. Let's get started on onions and peppers. You can use red, yellow, or white onion. I decided to go with a red onion today just for color and presentation. Now that we have all of our ingredients, let's go ahead and cook our succotash. Our first step is to make sure we have a hot skillet. With this natural gas range, it's easy to create that nice saute. So once we add our butter and it melts, we want to go ahead and add our Brussels sprouts, onions, our okra, our bell peppers. We want to saute them for about 2 or 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and add our corn, our black-eyed peas, our tomatoes. Let's reduce our heat just a little bit. And we're gonna follow through with our chicken stock, our apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Now that our succotash is finished, let's check on our pork chop. As you see, it has the beautiful crust on it, on all sides. We're gonna glaze our pork chop with our favorite barbecue sauce. This is a black cherry barbecue sauce that we make in-house at the Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma. And we'll stick it back in for about 5 more minutes. Last step for our succotash, we're gonna chiffonade the basil and fold it in. So we have our succotash here. And then we'll take our pork chop like so. My name is Jeremy Johnson, Chief Culinary Officer at the Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma, and this is our barbecue spice pork chop with summer succotash. I hope you all enjoy it.